front of his face, nigga, give me space, yeah. Why you keep talking about the chat like a shit? Say Che, nigga, fuck you think she gon' bring down, I don't get a Chanel. Get her back home, I'm giving her hell. Truth or dare, I don't kiss and tell, bitch, I go nuts like Chip and Dale. Barry to death on the tall bar, she wanna talk my head out, she got a lot of jaw. I thought you ain't no shotgun, ride shotgun with a shotgun and a hot car. Little bitch gon' cut on YouTube, hey bitch, she thick like Nunu, baby, I do shit like Mewtwo. You cool until you go cuckoo, yeah, hey.
What's going on, everybody? It's your Uncle EJ, always your mother's brother and your grandmother's good-looking son, and your grandmother is good-looking son. What's going on with y'all? And my co-host today with me,
Man, the one and only Savage Vandross, well, you know what it is. Yo, I put these niggas on t-shirts because they all dead to me. What we doing?
what's good, bro? How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. You know,
Get up in here.
it's you know, they got a few things that came out today. You know, the streets is buzzing this week. I saw they just dropped that little Chrome card. You got the intake going on.
Mhm.
You got a lot of shit that's popping off up in the community.
Yeah, they kind of what they say they graduated from junior high. Now they, you know what I'm talking about, they the freshmen on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, shit's moving, man. You know, back like cook crack. You know, I'm loving the energy out here right now.
Bro, and the next intake card that's coming up, those guys are super lit because you're gonna actually get to see intake 3 versus intake 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So shout out to you know, all those who made it on the intake 2 card. We had, you know, Hollywood Heme, Trap Bandicoot, Muggy, Prime Time, Balboa, EA Zay, I Am Spoken, Uncle Nene, Osiris, XO, X-Man, Ziggy, Ziggy B, Don Rich, excuse me, and Power, all advanced from the intake 2. So shout out to all those good young folks, except for Power. I think he's like 78 years old.
Sure.
But yeah, and then, you know, as always, Wing is already back to the drawing board, lining those young men up. You know what I'm saying? We also in the intake 3, we also have 2 young ladies that'll also be doing their thing as well. So shout out to them. And speaking of Wing, you know, I want to open up the show by giving her card, telling her congratulations on her partnership with RBE. Is well deserved throughout this whole process from the bricks to the, you know, the 1SKs to the intake process. She's been steering that ship along with Lawrence, and her dedication and hard work has paid off. So shout out to her.
Shit, most definitely. We ain't been busting, man. I'll tell you this, like I done seen the growth from Max Out 1 to this, and it's been fantastic because when Wing was cracking out them 1SKs and we was at the first Max Out event, to see how everything has grown and, you know, just steady took step after step. It's a wonderful thing. It's so prosperous, you know. It's luxurious, as they like to say, you know, or lucrative. You know, it's very lucrative, you know, as you know. But I'm loving the energy, and I'm just loving the drive and the growth.
So you was at Max Out. Who, when you saw, you know, that 1SK, were you thinking that they would be as advanced as they are now? You know, you got Breed, you got Coach, you got Pay, you got Caution, you know, Zay, you got Slash, you know,
Well,
maybe 6-8. You got all these bricks now, you know, that have now come through this process from coming all the way from, you know, all the way in Houston, Texas to, you know, to Atlanta, and now with the intake process in Virginia.
well, see, the thing is, at Max Out 1 and everything, like I knew, like Breed and Coach, I knew they were gonna be it because it's just like their opponents and just how they rapped and everything. They were able to get that crowd because when you gotta remember, like Max Out 1, nobody was there to see them niggas. So for niggas to actually be able to have a chance to get out there and perform in front of people that weren't there to see them at all and still get some love, you know, it shows like, yo, like first off, not that many people get a chance to touch a stage like that on a major platform just to begin with, and that shit is a major look. So for them to start off on like one of the biggest cars of the last 10 years, we gave them a foot up already. So coming into this process, you already knew who Bree, Zay, Coach, all these niggas was. So it was like they definitely got to remain consistent. But it's great to see the growth and see how far niggas has actually come. Pause.
That's a fact, man. And shout out to the Lady Bricks too, because they put on that card, and anybody there who will tell you that, you know, no disrespect to none of the intake people who were coming through and did their thing on that card as well, that there was a difference in the levels shown by the Lady Bricks as opposed to those that were on the intake card, which is why they're in the process in the first place. But shout out to, you know, Logi and Peaches and Tato. Excuse me.
But
what'd you say now?
I'm about to say this. Out of all of them, from the 1SKs, the intake 1, 2, 3, Coach is clearly in the front. I ain't gonna hold you.
Clearly?
First, yeah. If you look at
Coach Raw image.
Coach's head and everything he's done, because he beat Payne.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he had a great battle. Nigga, pick him. Then
what? Wait. When you say pick, what you feel like it was a 30?
Man, I feel like it was clear. I feel it was clear, but dog, I ain't gonna even hold you. It's kind of clear.
Okay, you feel
but
like
I don't think Payne was bad or nothing. I just think Coach showed a different level, and I feel like if you look at their other battles, Coach versus B Magic, that's a phenomenal battle. Like that battle has so much replay value because he actually got a good B Magic. He didn't get like that ass B Magic that came out and be choking every round. Like
but the Payne versus Coach battle was fire too. Like that, I done watched this shit like 3-4 times already.
It is, and what I'm saying is like when you look at everything, all the shit that coaches actually put out, all the film that coaches got out, I think Coach got the best film out of all of them. I'm not saying that everybody ain't good because I think
Bad News.
Cause no, I'm saying I didn't say they don't have, but I'm telling you when you look at Coach, I think Coach got it. Now, as far as who I think has the potential to be the biggest star, I think they might have the biggest star.
Man,
potential.
don't say that about that dark light skin ass nigga. He gonna see this shit and feel like he. Man. Go ahead, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
No, I think Zay. It's something about Zay. Zay gives me Hitman vibes. Just the way I think like he has the image where I feel like he'll be able to get that kind of love. It's like everybody has their different thing. Like Payne is he's well rounded. He's a good artist. Like so he's gonna be one of them people you know it'll be consistent.
I always compare him to like and hopefully he won't take slight to this, but he's like RBE's new Tay-Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like he's consistent every time. You're gonna get full throttle Payne every time.
Yeah,
if necessary.
Yeah, but so it's like you got that. I think Bree has his thing too. It's like with Bree is like I haven't really. It's like he's had a stumble here or there, but for the most part, he's had like good battles. Like honestly, nobody's fucking with that first class, so it's gonna take a lot. Yeah, nah.
Not yet, you mean?
Yeah, not yet. Nigga, it's gonna take a lot for niggas to actually eclipse that level of like performance, notoriety, and writing. Because think about it, these niggas are already getting different type of plates from Bags and Bodies, you know, and shit like that. It's like these dudes are being featured in different kind of ways. So I think they're gonna continue to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's where I think it's gonna be, you know, big for like this next crop. They're gonna have to branch out. They're gonna have to definitely put themselves in a position where they can actually like, you know, get some other ventures outside and, you know, really get shit shaking.
Right. Well, you know, like you said, as far as, you know, season 1 and that first season that came through, you know, little did anybody know how instrumental they were, them and Wing and the whole process, and them igniting the fire out of RBE and ARP and Lawrence to keep this thing steady moving and going, and to put an influx of talent into RBE that can now be built upon, like some of the other battle rap leagues that have had staying power in this business, and speaking of what we're coming up on 10 years and 24, if I'm correct.
Oh no, you right though. The shit is just wrong, and so it's like it's just good to see the actual influx of talent that's original RBE talent. So it's like to be able to say it's like nurtured and grown here, because I think sometimes people always want to criticize and they say, "Oh, this person came from here, or this person came from there." So to see this actual cultivated in-house talent, so as they grow and branch and do other things.
So shout out to everybody in the building, Logi in the building, Prime Time in the building, Trap in the building, Mailman, what's good with you, bro? You still doing like kicking boxing bags and shit out in the backyard and shit. Uncle Nene, Gunner Man. Speaking of man, I don't be seeing you blog, bro. Maybe I'm not getting the notifications or whatever, bro. Holla at your boy. Yo in the building, what's good with you? Ziggy in the building as well. Like I said before, shout out to all the Inter 2 winners who advanced, Power, Don Rich, Ziggy B, X-Man, XO, Osiris, Uncle Nene, I'm Spoken, EAZ, Balboa, Prime Time, Muggy Trap, and Hollywood Heem. Don't forget the Bandicoot on the motherfucking trap. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the ladies did their thing as well. That Logi Peaches battle. It's a damn good battle. I can't wait till that drops on the tube. As well as the Raw Image and the Caution with the gun battle. Caution, the gun battle and Raw Image battle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some top-notch stuff when y'all get to see it. I'm telling you, it's like I didn't even really get to see it. I got to anyway, but you know what I'm talking about? I got my ways. When I got my ways, you know what I'm saying, that I be anyway. Tell you that shit was lit. Like and what shout out to the Lady Bricks. I'm telling you, like when you talk about bricks and then you talk about the Lady Bricks, like a good house and a good home is just not right unless the ladies do the decor and shit. Like, man, we're gonna put a whole bunch of black and gray and sports shit everywhere, and that shit gonna look like, just a fly guy's locker room or shit, you know what I'm saying, or just a big ass man cave. But the woman, she put like potpourri in the shit, and the curtains match the drapes and shit, and you gotta use a coaster on the coffee table and all that shit. Like, you need that shit, you know what I'm saying? And like what Wing has done with the Lady Bricks is now, like, at first, where you might have thought it might have been a wink link, you know what I'm talking about? When they get to talk about who beat who and who did what to who and all that another, like, I don't really know who's number one, Raw Image. And I don't even know at this point if, Raw Image being number one, or is she Queen of the Bricks? Or, if Caution is Queen of the Bricks. So we're going to have to find out on this next episode of motherfucking Brick Ball Z. Because I'm telling you, that shit is fire.
Yo, I ain't going to hold you. I think it's pretty clear that Caution is like the Queen of the Bricks. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. From the battle that she's had, and then from her placement in the tournament, I feel like until somebody actually knocks her head off as one of the Lady Bricks, and she got that spot. So it's like it's one of those things where you're gonna have to actually take that from her. It's like Highlander, when it's like there can only be one. It's like if you want to be the Highlander, you gotta chop that motherfucking head off. So, and the thing is, so it's just like when you see the guys, like all the niggas gotta see each other at some point to really say who's the best of the classes. And it's like there can only be one. It's basically gotta be like a little mini in-house tournament. They chop heads off one by one till it's only one left, and then that's gonna really be your faces.
Right. But I don't even know with the way those battles went down. I don't think it was nobody's head got chopped off though. You know what I mean? Like what you saw was like level up from the ladies. You saw like, I don't know what other ladies be talking about from other leagues, but when y'all talk about one of these Lady Bricks, they come in heavy. Anyway, when you talk about these Lady Bricks, they doing their motherfucking thing. Shut up, Logi. Anyway, So, like I said, they're nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to think that shout out to Raw Image that there might be somebody on the bottom 5, but I'm telling you, I know Raw Image ain't bottom 5. That's what the fuck I know. That's what I do know, dog. That's what I do know.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't even say that. I'm just saying right now. I just feel like because of the accolades Caution has, I just feel she's still number one until somebody like beat her. It's like I'm a big wrestling guy, right? So I'm a big Ric Flair, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, The Rock. Those like my go-to people. And my man Flair always say, to be the man, you got to
Gotta
beat the
beat the
man.
man.
So
Woo! For sure.
right now, I think Caution, man, shit, Caution got a premium spot on that Chrome 23 card coming up. It's like, let's keep it a buck here. Like Caution is basically getting nice plates in 2 leagues, in 2 prominent leagues. You gotta respect that. You gotta give her flowers for that, and you gotta recognize her. So when it comes to that, it's just like somebody gotta beat her. If you beat her, then you can say that's you.
So
But
somebody's got to beat her this year, a clear win, or what you mean? Because
clear,
if you just add up accolades, what's been done from RBE and beyond, you know what I mean? Caution's had a head start, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Well, I wouldn't
But
say
it's gotta
head
be
start, but
clear.
she's
It's
one of the
gotta be clear.
the originators, first signed young
But
lady on RBE.
it's gotta be clear, and it can't be no debatable. Like debatables basically means it's like it could be a loss or a win. If you want to take somebody's spot, you got to clear them. You got to clear them because if it's debatable, it's like it's certain things. Like to me, if a battle is debatable, then it's not a win. It's just like a 50-50. A 50-50, you can't really call it a win. It's just a good battle. I like clear wins. I like seeing motherfuckers get their ass kicked. I like before the shot Hanes shirt, after the shot Yeezy. I like clear ass kickings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's
Well,
like it's like
so
a
I'm
thing.
gonna be interested to see after it comes out, you know what I'm saying, and we recap it, how you'll feel about Caution's performance versus her, and who you felt like was victorious, and whether you felt like it was clear, whether you felt like it was debatable. And I know if you felt like it was a 30 in any direction, you ain't got no problem calling it that way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see how you're gonna call it, because I know what I heard. I know what I heard. I ain't synced it yet, so I don't know if
What did you hear?
sometimes they performance
If
shit
you heard, nigga, what did you hear, nigga?
Boy, y'all got to tune in, because y'all got to tune in, because I'm saying it just don't have. I mean, I want everybody's face to be like, you hear it's one of them to me, but they kind of near and dear to my heart and all. But I'm telling you, what I heard. You tell how many times I hit my ear, bro?
Yeah, I hear you, nigga.
What
did you hear, nigga?
It was a damn back and forth. You hear what I'm talking about? It was a hell
of
a back and forth.
Was it clear though? Is it clear anyway?
Why are you trying to get a clear, concise answer from me, sir, when I'm clearly I'm dancing in the rain right now, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm dancing in the rain, bro.
Listen,
then you had La G versus Peaches, and my nigga, that was another one. They showed. Shout out to Power, Don Rich, Ziggy, Osiris, X-Men, Uncle Nini, I Am Spoken, Zay Balboa, Primetime Muggy, Trap Bandicoot, and Hollywood Heem. But La G and Peaches did their motherfucking thing too. And you know what I'm saying? It's like what I'm saying, bro. They was fighting each other. And then what's crazy, after they got through beating each other up and biting each other and blacking each other's eyes and pulling bra straps and all that, they had shots afterwards. Tato was there with them. I was like, what kind of something wrong with them, bro? Like what kind of people do that? What kind of people say they'll stump people face on the curb, and and then they get up and have shots. Those are some mean ladies, bro. I'm telling you, I know they nice looking and all that, and and I know y'all are fans of, but I'm telling you, those are mean ladies, especially Logic. Don't let it fool you, bro. Jesus. Anyway, bro. Like I said, shout out to them. though. Like I said, it was clearly Lowe's in the building. 6'8" and Deuce, bro. Like y'all thought I was gonna, yeah, I ain't gonna forget 6'8" Deuce, man. The hell wrong with y'all? Like 6'8" and Deuce. I didn't get to hear it, bro.
Oh man,
I didn't get to hear it. But check this out though. I was like the ball guy in Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? Except I actually have somebody. A woman. Oh, you crazy wild motherfuckers.
so this is what we're gonna do. This what I got. This is what we're gonna do, EJ.
Okay.
When each one of these battles start to drop for a show, we're gonna do a watch party.
Okay.
And we can go round by round. We'll do a battle per week as they drop. So any week they drop one, we recap it live. And we tell niggas who getting smoked out here, who needs to chill.
So we doing just the no way out battles, or we doing the entire card?
We can do the whole card, nigga. We got time.
Because you know it's like what 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 18, 37 of them that advance, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna feel like no matter what the critique of them that we won, so fuck what what Savage and EJ talking about, they ain't gonna care. But there's no way out. I'm telling you, them there.
Okay.
You know, or let's put it this way: if a battle drop from the intake, and we like, okay, we need to go and review that one because that was one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? Or you feel like we need to do all of them?
We can play it by ear, but definitely the especially from the vets of the process, we got to review all their battles.
Most definitely. But like I said, bro, the 6'8" versus Deuce battle, even though I didn't get to hear that one, what I was hearing about that one and what was already been said is that like 6'8" already got is in the run. You know what I'm saying? With what he said. So, whatever he said, whatever he rebutted had to be fired by Deuce. You know what I'm saying? And then I was hearing I heard on one side that one side won, and not one side. I was hearing from people that Deuce won. I was hearing from people that 6'8" won. So I told both of them, like, that's one of them ones I want to sit down and when it dropped and check that one out and go over that one with a fine comb and see who really won that joint. You know what I'm saying? Because Deuce was representing for Florida because a couple of Florida people lost that day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Logic. And then 6'8", doing his brick thing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of battle rappers. 6'8" know what I'm talking about. What's up, cuz? But and speaking of caution, I wasn't speaking of caution, but speaking of caution, because my neck was itching, which means she probably somewhere saying something about me. Shout out to her and the Chrome 23 and the Grudge card. It looks like they got another lineup of 4 battles that's gonna be some nice battles. You know what I'm saying? Like Remy Ma is back on her, right back on it after the last card, the Chrome 23 card, the anniversary card.
I'm hoping these are pit style battles because I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to the ladies, I prefer the pit. I prefer the pit style. I feel like it gives the ladies like
Jello. They're not battling in Jello, bro. They're not doing that, sir.
No, you funny. But I just feel like it gives them like it just looks more raw. And the thing is like because sometimes like especially when it comes to stages, it can look away, and I just feel like I like when the ladies are up on each other and they bark and they going back and forth, because if you watch some of the stage battles with ladies, for some reason a lot of ladies tend to give distance when they rap. I don't know, but I like that pit style. I love pit style battle rap when it's like it's just like everybody just like huddled around like you in elementary school. And it's like fight. So I'm hoping it's those kind of battles.
So you like the Tato versus Lady J style, you know what I'm saying, where everybody down there
Yeah,
on one level.
yeah. I just like
You
it.
rock that back.
It's like the blue room. It's like everything like that. I need it like that. The Chrome should come up with like a pink room, and that shit would be ill if they had like a pink room for Chrome.
Well, I think Hitman and Bags and Bodies already got a room and it's like a red room or whatever. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you
Everybody
know,
coming up with these color themes.
for sure. Sure, ain't nobody hating y'all. Do y'all thing. Get y'all money. Get y'all money. But on that card, we got Tori Doe versus Shayna Ashley. Shayna Ashley. Shout out Dot Mob.
I ain't
Shayna
gonna hold you.
versus Tori. Like, man, it's been
It really,
like a quick minute since we've seen Tori.
yeah, it's been a minute, but it's like, see, the thing is with the ladies, especially some of it depends on like which version of them shows up. So it's like because depending on what version of Tori shows up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I could lean towards Tori. Depending on what version of Shayna shows up, I can lean towards Shayna. So it's like because Tori can get that rapidy rap off, like but Shayna got like that rough exterior where she can like bark on you and she can impose. So it really just depends on like how they come and present themselves. But I'm leaning towards Shayna, like a 2-1. Kind of
Mm-hmm.
clear though. I think the way that Shayna's gonna bark on Tori is gonna look away.
Yeah, Shayna's gonna be bar heavy. You know what I'm saying? She gets mad respect. For her ability, in that area, and you know, I'd have to lean Shayna's way too. Plus, she's got to make up for missing, the tournament. And I know she
Mm,
wants to make up for that. So a lot of times, like I say,
yeah.
a motivated battle rapper is not who you want to face. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to face a motivated battle rapper after a loss, or when they trying to come back and show you, what I'm saying, that they still got it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like they running marathons. You know what I'm saying? They standing up there and word delivered, and they just some of them, they just get better with age. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. You also got Chirac and Tony Blanco, and so I remember Chirac from the tournament. I believe she might have stumbled or choked a couple times if I remember her correctly. Um, but I'm not too familiar with Tony Blanco. And forgive me if she's known, and if she isn't known, then that's why I don't fucking know.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't familiar. I ain't familiar. So I ain't gonna even hold you. But I'm here for it. I'm like, hey, give him that shot. So I'm here for it. I ain't even mad at it.
For sure. And of course, we got Yoshi G versus 40 bars. Yoshi
Nah,
G versus 40
nah,
bars.
I ain't gonna hold you. 40 is my favorite female battle rapper ever. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I think Jazz is the GOAT, so I'm not even play. I had 40 as the GOAT, but then after what Jazz did this last past year, I said, yo, I just had to give it to her. It's like I've been fighting it forever, but Jazz the GOAT. But 40 is still my favorite. 40 is 40. Like 40, 40, 40, 40. I love me some 40. She is um, like you seen Coming to America. And
Mm-hmm.
like when Eddie and I'm like, she's my queen to be. Like like I was,
How old boy was singing?
but like,
Nigga did it
but
again.
like, but like, so I'm always gonna lean towards 40, just because
Mhm.
I just know like 40. First of all, 40 has not disappointed yet on one of these Chrome cards. Okay, when 40 gets on these Chrome cards, she be wilding. That's
Mhm.
first of all.
I think 40 likes being pampered. She seems like that
Yeah.
type of young lady. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is, bro, like, I've seen her, well, before I saw her in person. How women have defining levels of how they look or even how they feel about themselves on a given day.
Hmm.
But I saw like 40 in person, like that was like, I'm not really. I met a lot of battle rappers, and even before this, I know I met a lot of famous people due to prior affiliations or whatever. But it was the first time when somebody walked up, I was like, "Oh wow, the camera really does her no justice. That's a very beautiful young lady." I was like, I couldn't even say nothing. I didn't even say hi to her ass. I was just like,
Hmm.
"Okay, touche, young lady, too goddamn shade." So yeah, I'm with you on the 40 boys. That's a beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But see, thing
But
is, but my issue with Yoshi, because I fucks with Yoshi too, but Yoshi can be up and down depending on her level of competition, and it's got to be like a level of consistency because I seen her get blown out the water, and then I seen her spaz
right.
because when she wilded out on Lady Caution, but then at the same time, Cristavia kind of got her out of here, and so it's like yo,
But man, Prestavia had that backup on stage too, boy.
man, I don't want to hear that shit, dog. I ain't gonna even hold
I
you.
mean, I still felt like
Like,
Prestavia won, but I mean, man, she was in a
like,
no-win situation. That
like, niggas can't rap for you. Like, I don't care who on stage with you, niggas can't rap for you. So if you start bombing, it don't matter how much shit niggas in the background giving. If you are bombing, it don't matter, dog. People like to say a lot of shit like that, though. But I've seen motherfuckers hyping in man up on stage, and that nigga still die.
mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta fight through that shit. You know how many times Verb that had to fight through shit like that?
Well, yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I like I said, when Yoshi's focused, she's really good. I like her, her penmanship and wordplay, and her scheme. She just has to make sure that she doesn't over scheme. Um, you know, both of them are basically gonna, it's gonna be too lyrical.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Now,
battle of lyrics. That's a fact. And 40,
now,
her punches. So sometimes she's so soft spoken, her punches slip in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be a fire battle.
And the only thing for Yoshi also is that she can't show her emotion because I feel like sometimes, like when she's battling, if she's losing or somebody's really barking on her, you can see it. You can see it affecting her a little bit, and she has to have better defense because it's, it does show that like whenever she's not winning, like that should have come through. You'll see the expression on her face. So she definitely got to have better defense, especially going against somebody like 40, who's gonna be a crowd favorite, gonna have people cheering and shit like that. That first round might be crazy. That first round might get dark for her, but she can't show that this shit is dark. She has to fight through it and not rush her shit because if the shit gets dark for her, she'll rush through her material. So she has to really just be able to pace herself and say, you know what, I'm gonna get this shit off and fight through it, and I'm gonna be good. Like she did good against Clips because Clips really buried her, but her having that rebuttal and shit like that, it showed that she does have the fight in her. So I like that, but I just need that consistently for 3 rounds. That no matter how the battle's going, that she don't lose that fight. But I'm definitely looking forward to this, man. I think it's gonna be one of those ones. Man, this nigga EJ, man, he got what's going on? This nigga got that Dollar Tree internet dial up. Unmute yourself, nigga. This nigga up here muted.
Oh wow, my fault, bro. I forgot my dogs got to barking and I was trying to spare the audience. Um, Lastly but not least, we got Caution versus First Lady Flames. You know what I'm saying? And this one I am excited to see. You know what I'm saying? Excited to see Caution after the battle with Raw Image. That was a great back and forth. And then this one I think people have really been wanting to see for a minute.
Well, I definitely think this is a good battle for both of them because both of them got their backs to the wall a little bit where
Mm-hmm.
it's like Caution's opponents are going up big she'll out because QB kind of kicked her ass. So now we're battling Flames. She got to bring it. But also, Flames been on a little bit of a losing streak. People fight. don't know. I think it's probably gonna be one of the most battles of the night. This battle has to be debatable, but it has to be, is EJ.
Yeah, I'm here. I think my internet is wilding me up right now, bro. I was trying to figure out what was going on. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like between between Crush and First Lady Flames and Yoshi and a 40 Boards battle, one of those are definitely I feel like is going to be battle of the night. But like I said, I've been waiting to see the First Lady Flames battle versus Caution since she came onto the scene, just because both of them are bar heavy, no nonsense type of females. You know what I'm saying? And get in there and really get it in as far as battle rap. There's no fluff with it. You know what I'm saying? It's going. They finna fight just like some dudes would fight in there. So I'm anxious to see that.
Anxious to see the battle. That's gonna be what I was looking for. Because it's like really those are the two main reasons I want to see this card is for Caution and Flames and 40 and Yoshi. Those two battles right there are worth price of admission. So it's like, yo, I feel like with those two battles you're gonna get your money's worth, and I feel like it's gonna be worth it's gonna be worth the trip, the function, all that shit. I feel like yeah, it's gonna be one of the ones. So I think Remy got one, and who knows? Because it's only been 4 battles announced. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another battle added right before the event. So don't be
Oh, you think
surprised.
so?
Yeah, I just
Well, I think Miss Hustle's gonna be performing on the 10th. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know if she's. I don't know if she's.
surprised. I would not be surprised if Easy don't got a plate on here. I can see Easy having a plate on here.
Mm, well, yeah, I can see that. But he's going up against Reed Dollars on the second on the excuse me, on the 3rd of June.
Yeah, but shit, when this
It's like a month later. Can y'all hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now, nigga.
Oh, okay.
But what day is the grudge card on?
Hold up. Let me not steer him. I think it's in July. Damn it! I just had it. Put it in the chat. Don't let me die like this.
Man, EJ, you wilding tonight, man. You got to. Woo!
I got a lot of stuff going on
Nah,
tonight. I didn't realize.
he said a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had a lot of stuff going on. No.
It's June 17th.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate it. So
like
June 17th, and then
it's like a 2-week difference.
I don't know. I don't know if he got to take a chance like that one. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
pretty
know.
close together.
Yeah, that might be too close, but shit, it depends. Cause it's just rebattle. The rebattle 3 rounds. Right?
I believe so.
But see, we
I
don't
think
know
they
how
was
many.
talking one. I think they was talking one at first, but it did get extended to 3 rounds.
Oh yeah, shit. If it's 1, I could definitely see Easy battling. If it's 3, then yeah, you're probably right. He might not be on it. But who knows? He might pull up for a 1 rounder. You never know. You never know. You never know. Because anytime I only see so I can see a surprise but definitely popping on this card.
For sure. And shout out to Wing. She was so busy working on the intake 3 and the intake 3 versus the intake 1 and 2 card. She'll have more details on that, and also the details on our contest where we're going to be giving out 3 pay-per-views to the Trenches card That's going to be happening on the 3rd of June. Stay tuned for that because we'll be giving those streams away on the 2nd on the next Breakdown Network show. What else you got for us, Savage?
For sure. What'd you say?
I said, what else you got for us, bro?
Man, it's been pretty quiet. Yeah, everybody talking about this whole Ill Will and Verb and Verb and Swamp. I'm looking at both of those situations, and I'm looking at where both of them sounding. To be honest, like I would be open to both.
Verb and Swamp, or Ill Will and Swamp. Ill Will.
Like I definitely would. I would favor actually Verb losing both of those battles because I really don't see him beating Swamp or Will at this point. I don't even know how serious I think Verb is outside of his regular trolling. But
that's just the thing. He's been pump faking so much, bro.
You say he been what?
He been pump faking so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? With the whole A War situation, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was going to see that battle, and that kind of fell flat.
Man, it's like this, man. I think Verb is just trying to set up a lot of fights, and just have the thing with Verb because he talks so much. Him selling all these fights keeps him relevant. So the thing is, if you look at it, Verb has battled basically 99% of all the old guard. So for him to sell these fights, he has to hype them up. And with the younger guys, because it's not really built in storylines, he has to make a storyline. So it's like for it to be interesting. So they can't just say, "Yeah, I battle Ill Will," because that's not gonna be interesting. In Verb just saying, "I battle Will." It has to make sense. It has to be like, "Yo, why should Verb battle Will? Why should Verb battle Swamp?" So him to have these continuous exchanges with these guys, it makes it more like, okay, it seems like these are grudge matches, or they're shaping up to be grudge matches. Even though there truly aren't any grudge matches anymore in battle rap. People like to think they are, but they really ain't. There ain't been no grudge matches in battle rap in years.
Like they don't give them time enough to marinate so many matches that were going on, during the URL, doing a lot of stuff on Caffeine. It would seem like a lot of the matches were forced. Yeah. And a lot of the matches are a lot better. Like I said, a motivated battle rapper is who you want to see because they're going to go all out to try to, break down and dismantle their opponent. You know what I mean? So when you get somebody who's just doing it for the money or taking a bunch of battles, you know what I mean? Just to be taking a bunch of battles, you don't get the same type of intensity as you do when you have those grudge matches when those two guys really want to, or those two ladies really want to fuck each other up.
I'm gonna be honest though, 99% of all grudge matches are ass. If you look at them, most of them ass. Hollow versus John, ass. Rock versus Hustle, ass. It's like Surf versus JC, ass. Versus Cortez, ass. Like all these battles that we've been waiting years and years and years to happen, most of them don't live up to the hype. It's very few grudge matches from the modern era that you can say actually lived up to the representation of what actual grudge matches are.
Well, I think on the cool that Payne versus Coach ended up being a grudge match by the time they got through going back and forth on Twitter. So I chalk one up for RBE on that one for real.
But see, I don't really consider that a grudge match though. I'm gonna be honest. It's like I think they're selling a fight. I think grudge matches are like really when you know it's like real hostility, and it's like it seems like that shit's been bubbling for years.
Bill Collector Hollow. Hitman Hollow.
Yeah, that was a great. Now that was a great battle. That was one of the few that actually lived up to the hype. So I will say that Hitman and Bill did live up to the hype. I say Ill Will and Calico lived up to the hype.
Yeah, that was a fire ass battle.
But for the most part, most of the ones I've seen ain't really done nothing for me.
Well, that speaking of living up to the hype, who you got, dog? Spencer versus Crawford, dog. Spencer versus Bud, bruh.
Well, if anybody who knows me, knows that I'm actually a real true fan.
What the?
From a intellectual standpoint, and I just know
Yeah, my internet is wilding me up right now. I'm getting 30, bro.
what? But I think I'm definitely going out for this fight. Uh, I got I, I got Earl with it gonna be it's gonna live up to the hype. It's gonna be a great match. I'm not sleeping on Bud. I like
Mhm.
Bud, but I think Bud is too chinny, and I also feel like Bud hasn't fought consistently the level of talent that Earl has. I think Earl has the more ability to take that to
So you
the
think
level.
he's the same Earl since after the accident?
Like Bud, see things with Bud. If you tag Bud, he's gonna want to get into a firefight with you because Bud doesn't. It's like he's one of the people. If he take one, he want to give one back.
Hmm.
And when you get to a certain level of boxing, that shouldn't be your strategy. You get hit, you're going to get hit. So you just got to get roll with the punches per se. But if you tag Bud as one good time, he's going to want to come back, and I think eventually that's going to catch up to him because you can't be keep looking to trade every time you get caught with a good shot. Because when you do that, eventually you're gonna get caught with a second one, and it might put your lights out.
Right. So I don't know if you heard me. You feel like Earl Spence is same or better than he was since the accident?
Better since
You
the
feel like he's
accident.
better? Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I think he's better. Because the thing is this, a lot of people don't understand. Earl early in his career was just a weight bully, where so the thing is he spent most of his camps just cutting weight. So he was never really he wasn't able to really give his all and push it as far as conditioning goes because of him just being a weight bully. But now with Earl actually making camps and actually being able to come in and fight without and have his camps be a real camp without his camps being a weight camp, I think we're getting a better Earl. I think Earl's gonna be able to fight better. He's gonna present a better plan of action, all that shit. I don't
Hmm.
think I don't think Bud
Yeah, bro. I don't know what's
probably
going.
not as that Bud. I don't know who does. Whereas there's not many people you can say Bud Chin has been tested against. But he's been rocked quite a few times. The nigga got rocked by Gamboa.
Hmm.
Okay. And Gamboa is a good puncher.
But you feel like Spencer hits harder than him?
Bud doesn't throw a lot of jabs. Okay, he throws a lot of hooks and he'll mix it in with body work. So, but the thing is, a great jab will always beat a hook. So,
Hmm.
and with Earl being bigger, having longer arms,
Oh wow. He cut out. But I guess he was I guess he was. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my text, man. I guess he was going to say that Earl's got a longer reach. You know what I'm saying? So he would be able to reach out to reach out and touch Bud with the motherfucking hands. But the only thing that disappointed me about that fight, I wish it would have been in Dallas because I'm not going to go to Vegas and pay that ticket for what it's going to be in Vegas. I probably could have. could have slipped in Jerry World, you know what I'm saying, for a decent price, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get the pay-per-view for that joint right there. But I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said, man, I've been having some difficulties with my internet. I gotta figure out what's going on. And okay, Savage is back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. But
yeah, I'm happy. Like my internet been bugging too, bro. I don't know what's going on.
But like I was saying, Earl's behind that jab is gonna eat Crawford ass up. Because Crawford tends to throw a lot of hooks, and if he fights from the orthodox position, Earl's gonna keep that jab in his face, jab to the body, jab to the chest. He got longer arms, and then when Bud tries to cut the ring off, he's probably gonna get hit with an uppercut. Earl throws a mean uppercut, and he knows how. He throws a step hook. I think he's gonna eat Bud ass up. Now, does Bud have a chance? Yes, he does. Bud is quick as hell. And I don't know if Earl has actually fought somebody that fast before who would be able to actually, tag him hard and get to him, pause. But I'm still leaning towards Earl to win this fight convincingly.
Yeah, I got Earl just because, you know what I'm saying, it's a Dallas thing, you know what I'm saying, got to ride like that. But like I said, I was saying when you were when you lost connection, only thing I wish it would have took place at Jerry World, because I probably could have got a ticket for a decent price. But out in Vegas, them tickets going to be crazy. I know everybody going to go see that joint. They've been waiting for it. Like Joey was saying, that's going to be this generation's, Hagler Hearns if it go down right.
Yeah, look, it's gonna be a great event. It's definitely gonna be a great event. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. So hey, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
For sure. Well, bro, I'm having these internet connections. So, like I said, I wanted to shout out to the Intake 2 winners again. You know what I mean? Hollywood Heem, Trap, Bandicoot, Muggy, Primetime, Balboa, EAZ, I Am Spoken, Power, Don Rich, Ziggy B, X-Man, Osiris, XO, and Uncle Nene. Congratulations to you, gentlemen. You got another test ahead of you because y'all will be matched up versus the Intake 3. So will the winners of the Intake 1 process. Salute to those who didn't make it. As I always say in the Twitter spaces, and I've said in the chat, even if you didn't make it, continue to work hard, use what you've taken from the process and build upon that. Maybe you get the process spins a block on you. Maybe you make another intake card. But just because you didn't go forward in this process doesn't mean that it's done for you. So, like I said, if Wing wouldn't have saw something in y'all, then you never would have been in the process. And salute to those who didn't make the process or who didn't advance forward as well. What you got anything for me, Mr. Savage?
Man, I'm good. I'm Gucci, baby. We can wrap it and make it do what it do again. I'm always here to speak fly.
For sure. Well, you know how I do it. Monty!
You would now rocking with
DJ Ladybug. You already know. Yeah. Get into it. Here it go. DJ always a Wave Gang Radio. We talking about man on the street, Mr. Polo. We rocking out. Co-star, pretty money. Yeah, you know the money pretty. In the smoker and why? Yeah, I heard he run the city. Gang. You already know what the squad do. Blood and everything. 2020, what we into. You already know the name. Monty King Jigger. Get your watts up. Ask around. I'm a mean spitter. Go get a flow spitter. Pinch hitter. Rim spinner. DJ Ladybug is the plug. Keep it low tenor. Back on my intros, you all know the info. Just call me Monty on everything tenfold. Wave gang radio. We talking about anything BRC. We gon' air it out. Wave gang radio. We shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out.
Hey, bring the whole thing down with the crew right in front of his face, nigga, give me space, yeah. Why you keep talking about the chat like a shit, say Che, nigga, fuck you think she gon' bring down, I don't get a Chanel. Get her back home, I'm giving her hell. Truth or dare, I don't kiss and tell, but I go nuts like Chip and Dale. Party to death on the tall bar, she wanna talk my head out, she got a lot of jaw. I thought you ain't no shotgun, ride shotgun with a shotgun and a hot car. Little bitch gon' cut on YouTube, hey bitch, she thick like Nunu, baby, I do shit like me.